This is our model. Piranhas Don't Eat Bananas is about a friendly piranha named Brian who encourages the other piranhas to try and eat fruit instead of what they usually like to eat. This is a rhyming book which talks about trying new things as well as not following the crowd, and does this in a comical way. We decided to use this particular scene from the book because we think that it's the climax of the book. The piranha named Brian had been trying to get the other piranhas to try his fruit, and this is when they gave in and gave it a try. We also thought the scene worked well with the cam system in that it goes up and down and spins, which mimics the piranha's frenzy.
Our model just fits within the size constraint in that it's 40 centimeters in height, 40 centimeters in length, and 20 centimeters in width.
For our model, we decided to make a wooden base for sturdiness and so it lasts. We made our piranha out of felt using sewing to add extra effect to the model. We bought plastic fruit and a plastic plate for the fruit platter as it was sturdy and realistic. We also added Velcro dots to the bottom of the fruit so they could be taken off and rearranged. We added a wooden disc to the bottom of the plate to attach it to the model. We glued sand to the base of the book to replicate the piranha's home. We stapled blue matting to the backboard to replicate the water and give it extra texture. We also stapled the same material on the front for the extra depth.
Here you can see the model working. As you can see, the piranha goes up and down while the fruit plate spins around. When the light connects at the back, it makes the piranha's eye light up here. We will show you the back of the model and explain how it works further. Here we have the cam system. Put a base guard at the bottom here to house the upright shafts and prevent them from moving all over the place when the handle is turned. When the handle is turned, the cams move to push the upright shafts up and down. We have glued the cams to the drive shaft so they don't move around sideways when the model is in use, and you can turn it accordingly. We have added a metal rod as there were problems with the piranha spinning instead of going up and down. As a result of adding the metal rod, the handle can only be turned anti-clockwise.
With our electrical system, as you can see, we have our battery pack here. The black wire goes from the battery pack to the terminal block and then joins with the positive wire into the globe. The positive or red wire goes from the battery pack up to the conductor in the cam and then to the on-off switch, then goes to the globe. By turning the drive shaft, the ignition point hits the conductor on the cam, which enables the globe to turn on. If you wanted the light to stay on, you could stop turning the handle as it hits the conductor, or you could have 3 flashes as the ignition point hits the conductor 3 times consecutively.
In Foundation to Year 2, children begin to explore different technologies, their purposes and how they work. Our model could be used in a classroom sense, in that children will be able to investigate the different parts it has and how it works, and how they can relate to it. In the early years, children engage with technology for fun and to make meaning out of it. At this stage, our model could be used as a prop along with its story.
Some of the challenges we faced were that we didn't measure the distance between the piranha and the plate before drilling, so they hit each other. So we had to fill the hole in and start again. The cam for the piranha was originally spinning, so we added the metal rod to stop that. We had trouble working out how to attach the piranha to the upright shaft. We tried Velcro dots and then safety pins with a hose clamp, but it didn't look finished, so we settled on hot gluing a Velcro strip to the upright rod and piranha, and I'll just show you that.
Overall, we are quite happy with how our model turned out. We came across some challenges while constructing. We were able to overcome them all and finish the model. If we were to do it again, we would spend more time in the design phase so the end product would be more polished. For example, making a pocket for the piranha to slip over the upright shaft instead of using the Velcro strips we used. And we would have used better felt for the piranha because the felt we used, we found it got some holes in it when we were sewing.